Stop whatever you're doing and check your cat's eyes. Now, if they're unblinking, don't look away. Don't move.
This is an Eyes on Channel 7 broadcast. What you just heard was the first known appearance of an anomaly. What you're about to see.
This is an emergency advisory for every viewer currently in possession of a domesticated cat, whether indoor, outdoor, rescued, feral-born, or part of a multi-pet household. Do not ignore your cat following you from room to room. Do not turn around. Do not call their name. Do not try to touch them, because in every confirmed case, the moment you acknowledge them is the moment you become the target. Over the past 48 hours, reports have surged nationwide. Domestic cats across multiple counties have been observed following their owners silently, room to room, without blinking, without vocalizing, without breaking eye contact. Owners describe the same growing sensation, a pressure behind them, a subtle presence, a feeling of being watched, measured, and mimicked. Electronic devices confirm it. Smart cameras, hallway sensors, baby monitors. Every time a cat refuses to enter a room, something else is already in that room. Something human-shaped, something patient, something learning. Cats everywhere exhibit identical behaviors. Freezing mid-step at doorways, ears rotating toward empty corners, bodies lowering as if stalking prey no one else can see, pupils blown wide in the presence of no visible threat. This is not coincidence. This is pattern. The first confirmed case occurred in Portland. A man named Drew Hart reported his cat, Knox, following him through the house. Silent, unblinking, persistent. Drew assumed it was anxiety. He was wrong. At 9:17 p.m., Knox stopped moving entirely outside Drew's bedroom. His spine arched, his tail inflated, his eyes locked on the doorway. Drew turned to ask what was wrong. The lights flickered. Every bulb in the house stuttered in the same rhythm, as if responding to a signal. Security footage, verified by the Emergency Coordination Center, captured two silhouettes standing inside the bedroom. One appeared to be Drew. The other appeared to be Drew as well. Identical height, identical posture. One moved half a second too late, like a reflection lagging behind a gesture. Knox hissed so violently that the microphone clipped, and then Drew heard it, a whisper from inside the room, a voice that matched his exactly. It spoke just 3 words. "I'm already here." Drew ran. Knox followed. The anomaly remained inside the room. This case triggered nationwide monitoring. Across hundreds of reports, the same elements repeat. Cats approaching rooms hesitantly, then refusing to cross the threshold. Owners hearing their own voices, coming from rooms they haven't entered. Thermal cameras detecting 2 human heat signatures where only one should be. The colder signature imitating body language with unnatural precision. Doors locking by themselves, often from the inside. Whispered speech recorded with no source identified. Investigators have referred to the phenomenon as the mirrored occupant. During observation, cats display signs of extreme recognition-based fear. They recognize you, your scent, your posture, your footsteps, and they recognize perfectly when something is pretending to be you. One documented video, recorded in Arizona, shows a woman pacing between her kitchen and hallway. Her cat follows her every time, slowly, fixed eyes, unblinking, but every time she approaches the bedroom, the cat halts. Not timid, braced, frozen like prey anticipating a strike. Infrared cameras later confirmed an individual standing inside the darkened bedroom, face obscured, posture identical to the woman's own, hand raised in the exact same gesture she used earlier that night while brushing her hair. The figure held the pose for 43 minutes without moving. Not once. This is not a hallucination. This is not a glitch. This is not a shared delusion. Cats are responding to something real. And that brings us to the rule you must follow. Do not enter any room your cat refuses to enter first. Every fatal or unresolved case begins with someone breaking that rule. They hear their name whispered. They hear footsteps matching their own. They hear a second version of themselves speaking from behind a closed door. The moment they respond, the anomaly responds back. Now pay attention. This next section contains escalation data collected only in the last 24 hours. In Chicago, a mother reported her cat circling her 3 times, then bolting into the closet. When she opened the closet door to retrieve the cat, she heard her daughter sobbing inside the bedroom. Her daughter wasn't home. She had left for school 30 minutes earlier. In Florida, a man attempted to record his anomaly. When he called out, "Who's in there?" his own voice answered from behind him, whispering, "You are." Thermal cameras show the anomaly attempting to close distance. It moved in bursts, flicker forward, freeze, flicker forward, like corrupted footage playing out in real life. In New York, a family cat clawed aggressively at the bathroom door. When the owner entered the room, expecting the cat to have been trapped inside, she found a shower curtain pulled halfway open. Steam rose from the tub. The mirror dripped with condensation, and written in the fog was a message. "You're late." Her heat signature disappeared from cameras 14 seconds later. Pattern: escalation. Consequences: now listen carefully. If your cat follows you silently, if they're tracking your steps without blinking, if their tail is low but stiff, if their breath is shallow or their whiskers are angled forward, they're not anxious, they're not hungry, they're not being weird, they are warning you. Protocols now shift to containment tier 2. Here's what you must do. Move to the nearest room your cat has already entered willingly. This is your temporary safe zone. Close the door. Do not lock it. Locked doors attract the anomaly. Unlocked doors distract it. Stay in the center of the room. Corners create blind spots where the anomaly can materialize without detection. Do not speak unless absolutely necessary. Any vocalization may be echoed. If you hear your own voice from outside the room, do not respond. Do not acknowledge it. Do not answer questions. Do not apologize. Do not open the door. Your cat will guide you. Their behavior is your only reliable detection system. If your cat begins to circle, hide, hiss, or stare at the door, the anomaly is close. Remain silent. Remain still. Remain unacknowledged. Now we enter the final protocol phase. If your cat has been following you silently all evening, your window for safety is closing. At the 48-hour mark of the first national report, investigators noticed a new behavior. The anomaly begins to shadow the owner, matching steps with increasing precision, like a reflection trying to catch up. In one case, a man claimed he heard footsteps behind him matching his every move, but always half a beat late. When he turned around, he saw himself. The footage ends there. Now the countdown begins. If your cat is staring at you right now, without blinking, if their body is low, if their ears are angled not at you, but behind you, you must prepare for contact. Do not stand. Do not speak. Do not turn around. The anomaly reacts to acknowledgement. Silence keeps you alive. In 10 seconds, your environment may shift. Cold spots, light distortions, shadows bending slightly wrong. This is expected. Your cat will not break eye contact with the anomaly, even if you cannot see it. Count with me. 10, 9, 8, do not move. 7, 6, your cat is watching something behind you. 5, 4, do not turn around. 3, 2, 1, stay where you are. Stay silent. Something is already watching.
Eyes on Channel 7 is signing off. Stay tuned, stay safe.